My name is Alistair Lee. In this video, I'm going to look at the blogging engine that's part of Adobe Experience Manager 6.2 Communities. I'm here on a fictional outdoor community site called Geometrix Communities, and I've clicked on the blog link, and I can see all of the different blogs that have been posted, each one on the same page. If I'd like to find a specific blog, I can do that either by clicking on the author's name, by clicking on a relevant tag. For example, I can find the surfing post by clicking on surfing, or by clicking on one of the archive links if I'm interested in a specific time period. Let's go ahead and log in as a contributor. I'm going to log in as Aaron McDonald, who's not only able to read posts but actually contribute them. And you'll notice the interface has changed a little for Aaron. I'm able to create a new article. All members who are logged in are able to follow articles or specific tags. That way it'll show up in their activity stream. I'm also able to see all of the draft blog posts that haven't been published yet, as well as the blog posts that are scheduled to go out later. I'm going to click on the new article so that I can create a brand new post for this fictional outdoor community. I'm going to call this one Sights to See, and take some text from my notepad and just paste it in. Now, obviously, with any blogging engine, we've got the ability to add rich text, so I can stylize this text as I'd like. I can also add multimedia. There's a couple of different ways that I can do that. I've got some media buttons up here at the top of my interface. I've also got the ability, though, simply to drag and drop any content right into the blog post. In this case, it's actually going to upload my image to the server, and I don't have to worry about where it's being stored. In addition to embedding images, I can also incorporate embedded media by adding a link. Let's go ahead and grab a link from YouTube, copy that into my clipboard. I'll click on the Embed Media from External Sites button and paste that link into the dialog box. I've got the ability to resize this if I'd like for a responsive design or a specific size. I've also got the ability to set the alignment if that would work with my particular design. I'm going to click on the OK button to paste in this YouTube link into my blog post. Once I'm happy with the way that I've stylized my blog post, I'll go ahead and add some tags to it. These tags make the blog posts easy to find. They'll show up here at the top for even the anonymous users to find my content quickly and easily. I'm going to go ahead and add a hiking tag. I can add a biking tag as well, since we talked about biking in this blog post. I can publish this right now on behalf of myself, but I could also publish this on behalf of another user in the system because I'm a privileged member. I'm going to select somebody else, like Jason Werner, to use as the author, so this will be published under Jason's name. And I can decide to publish this immediately. I can save a draft if I'd like to come back later and work on the blog post, or I can set this to go out at a specific date and time if that's what's appropriate. I want to publish it immediately, so I'm going to select immediately and click the publish button. And that has now been posted under Jason's name. If I refresh the blog's page, I can now see two different authors for the blogs, and the top post is the one that we just created. This looks like it's been posted by Jason. If I want to click on the details, I can click on the title of that blog post. It will open it up where I can see not only the post itself, but all of the comments associated with that post. And it's easy to make a comment. I'm still logged in as Aaron here, so I'll just add a post for Jason to see. And I've got all of those same rich text controls in my comments that I had as I was creating the post itself. So I can stylize my text. I can even add multimedia like an image if that's appropriate for this particular comment. Once I'm happy with that, I'll click on the reply button. Now, Aaron, who I'm logged in as, is not only a contributor for the blog, but he's also a community moderator. And that means that he can moderate all of these comments as well. And he can do that inline by looking at the comments. I can choose to delete it, edit the comment, whether it was mine or somebody else's. Because I'm a moderator, I'm able to do that. As Aaron, though, I've also got the ability to look at all of the user-generated content in a bulk moderation screen. And I'm going to do that by clicking on the Administration button. This brings me into bulk moderation where I can see all of the community contributions. I'll open up my side rail here. I can search by specific text. I can limit this to a specific site that I've got access to if I've got access to multiple sites. I can look at specific content types. So if I'm just looking at blog posts, I'll select blog comments there and hit apply. I can also choose any comments that have been flagged for review. I can choose just to see those, and even use the machine sentiment learning to identify negative, neutral, or positive comments to quickly moderate them out of the system. It's a very brief look at the blogging engine that's part of Adobe Experience Manager 6.2 Communities. Thanks for your time.